Okay, Chris, obviously the fixtures were out today. Quite a busy time for any club secretary, I suppose.
Very much so, yes, and but it's always one of those exciting days which you just enjoy to see how it works out for you, and if hopefully the Football League have done something you asked, and in this particular instance we wanted a home game on 9th of December, which is what they've given us.
So that game's against Portsmouth. It couldn't have worked out any better, could it? It's going to be a hell of a celebration and really a nice bit of synergy, the fact that it's against the same team nearly 25 years to the day. Well,
that's right, it is the nearest Saturday, and which is why we asked for the home game, and we dreamed that it would be Portsmouth again when they were promoted into our division. I was there back in those days, 5th of December 92, when we had 8,337 people, if I remember rightly. Tickets to sell, and obviously every ticket was sold, and we were sitting on a scaffolding and watching the game. So it was a dream come true when when we got the Portsmouth again. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Obviously, the fans, you see a list of names, you see the dates, you see the clubs, but a lot goes into it, doesn't it? From the EFL's point of view, there's a lot to consider when it comes to who plays what when. It's not quite as simple as just pulling names out of a hat, is it?
No way at all. There's so many different things. They get demands from the police. Nearly every club, I suspect, has got a reason for having a game on a certain date, which is what we did. Lots of them have got works going on the first game of the season, so they want a home game, an away game first of all, or they might even want a home game for a particular reason. So it is not as easy as it makes. With 72 clubs to try and look after, it's not easy at all. I don't envy them.
Over the years there's been some quite odd patterns. Obviously the time we had Hartlepool and Bournemouth on the first day and the last day, 2 seasons in a row.
That's all right.
Some unusual patterns like that, and over the last few seasons we often play a team on a Tuesday night and play them away and then play them at home on a Tuesday night, but there isn't any of that this season, is there? It seems to be quite a bit of good luck when it comes to the midweek away games, certainly for the fans that like to travel away to every game.
That's exactly right. Yeah, I was absolutely amazed this morning when I saw the fixtures. I think the furthest away game we've got midweek is Oxford. I think we might have Walsall as well, if I remember. But absolutely brilliant. Yeah, we've been very, very lucky. So the gods are looking down on us, I think, especially again with the Portsmouth game as well, and to have some nice easy trips, or relatively easy trips for midweek. It's been very good for us this year.
One of the more unusual things is the first week of the season when we spend a few days, well, 2 games in Devon in the space of a few days, with Exeter in the Cup and Plymouth the first away game of the season. Is your job now to try and link up with a hotel to put the players in for 2 days?
That's right. At the moment, all I'm doing, I've booked an overnight stay for the Monday, but Exeter secretary is still away. He's extended his holiday because of the fact that they were in the playoffs, so I can't actually get that date confirmed, but I'm guessing it's the Tuesday. And I've put it in Carl's mind about possibility of staying for the week, but it's down to budgets, and so I suspect that we'll be coming back and then going back again. So we'll see. I can do a deal with the hotel though, with a bit of luck.
All the years you've been doing the job you've been doing here, has there been any particular season where there's been some difficulty with fixtures or surprise or anything like that, or is it always this straightforward?
Well, I'm not saying it's never been straightforward. There's lots of times where I've asked an opposition team to change a fixture and they won't play ball, particularly around about Easter time when you've got obviously play on a Saturday and then you've got a game on the Monday. It's not ideal. And again this season I'm asked Northampton whether they'll move the game on the Saturday through to Good Friday. They may turn around and say no, which is their prerogative as it's their fixture. So it's not always straightforward, but fortunately being in the game so long, I've got a great rapport with all my counterparts at the other clubs, and they'll help where they can, and I'll help them with it where I can. So it's good. We're a good team, all of us.